Oh my gosh. Oh yes. I'm so ready to talk. Oh my days. I completely forgot. Yeah, let's go.
Right, before Sean kicks off, welcome to the match. I forgot what the podcast was called. Matchfixx, the London South East Regional, South East Counties and Greater London Women's Football League podcast. This week, as you've already heard, Sean's got a lot to say. So, do you want to go now, or do you want to wait until we get to the fixture?
Just get to it. Yeah, no, we'll wait. It's all right. Just go through the normal.
Wait, and then we'll
normal business as usual.
Okay, cool. Right, so let's go through the fixtures from the 15th, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, not the 15th. It's last week. It's the 9th or something, or the 8th or.
Oh yeah. Right, so we've got the results up. Before we start, without giving away too much, how did your girls get on Sunday? Obviously, we're gonna cover it later on. But how did your girls get on Sunday?
Croydon?
Yeah.
Yeah, they won 3-1 against Clapham. From what I was told, it was a bit of a makeshift squad.
You know that bit where I said don't give away too much. You just
no, I won't give away too much.
Straight out the score.
Oh, sorry. But we won. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah, good start basically. And Sunday we've got the team that we might.
Looking like it's going to be a walkover, yeah. Oh, rubbing shoulders with.
Yeah. They're supposed to be decent. Yeah. So if anyone's gonna win the league, it might be between us and them. So we'll see how it goes.
Might be.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway, looks like Sutton got a team out this week. Unfortunately, they lost both halves 2-1. So Barking getting a 4-2 win over Sutton. Fulham, again, scoring 9 goals against Ashford. Let's have a look, see if we can get some goal scorers in here. Just like we didn't. That's ridiculous. Sophie Manzi with, what's that, 5 goals in the first half.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's got to be some kind of record. Most goals scored in one half. 5
goals in one half, and I can only assume that they subbed her at half time because there's no way that she stops there at 5 goals. I'll be fuming. 5 goals at half time. If she did get subbed. Anyway.
I'd happily come off.
No, I want 10. Imagine.
No, 5 goals.
Scored 10 goals today.
Done my job. I'll sit down. No problem.
Nah.
Save me.
As a striker, I'd be like, I want that golden boot. Imagine first match day. No, it's not first match day.
Yeah, but you've done your... Who's going to score more than 5 goals today? Really? You've done your thing. You can sit down. I'll sit down.
Well, in Jodie's section, there's a girl... There was one team that had... One girl scored 7, one scored 5, one scored 4. I think a few scored 4, a couple scored 3. They won 28-0.
Jesus Christ almighty. Oof.
And it was both teams, it was their first competitive game in the league as well.
Oh my God, you don't want to be on the end of that. Oh my word.
Yeah. And then we come to one of our games of the week. Actually, yeah, can you get the messages up for game of the week so we can see who got what? I think you won this week, actually. While Sean is doing that, Dartford getting a 4-0 win over Millwall Lionesses. I think I got... Well, we both said that Millwall were going to win. Dartford were going to win, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they got Amy Russ with a brace. Asantini, Charles with...
Hold on, did you message it to me?
Yeah, London South East, probably on WhatsApp.
Oh.
Zelia Ray and Bethany Powell both getting bookings, but Bethany getting 2 yellow cards, ended up in a red. I don't know who the other goal scorer was for Dartford. But I did hear that Dartford basically got the 4-0, got a player sent off and then just held it.
I don't think you sent it to me, by the way.
Oh, fair enough. I'm sure I did. But while I look for it, talk your stuff.
What, in terms of what's going on in this league?
You said you had stuff you wanted to talk about, innit? So
Yeah, I'm just gonna say what I need to say. So basically, obviously, I'm assuming that Sutton have obviously sorted out their issue. I think there was a team that was refusing to play them because of the goalkeeper situation, but I can only assume it's been rectified now.
Sutton refused to play.
Oh, Sutton refused to play.
That's what I heard.
Because what?
Because the goalkeeper situation.
Okay. Millwall though. Millwall have had a complete walkout basically. So managers left, assistants left, goalkeeper coaches left. The guy that used to do like the media stuff for the club, for the women's side left. They've all just resigned. So
why though?
So both manager and assistant have put like statements out. I've had a few little chats here and there.
The text message.
Let me see.
I almost won as well. I had Dartford to beat Millwall 5-0.
We'll do this one. We'll do this one after. Okay, cool.
But yeah, sorry. Go on.
Yeah. So basically, it just sounds like it's just like, from what I'm being told, and if I'm being honest, from my even experience of being there, like they're just not giving the women's team the resources that they need to compete and get out of the league. So there's loads of different things going on, like they train on a Monday and a Wednesday, let's say. So Monday's not suitable.
After a game on a Sunday.
Yeah, but when I was playing, that was the same thing. We used to train on a Monday, and the Monday session's a bit of like it's just a bag of nothing, because you're tired from the day before.
Yeah.
But they won't move them, so they won't like help them find another venue to train, and then when they are, so it was left on the assistant manager to try and find another venue. So he's emailing like 40 venues or whatever to see if he can get anything back. But it's just him. He's not getting any support or help from the club because they don't really care. So to me, it just sounds like we're going to give you kit basically, so you can look like you're a part of the main club. But
to be fair, I don't recognise any of those Millwall players from the signings that I know that they made.
Where am I looking? Left or right? Right. Well, Jordan Butler's been there for a couple of years now. Sophie Chapman's been there for a couple of years now. So's Emil. I don't know how to say her name. Emil. I don't know. She's been there a couple of years now. So is Maisie Joyce. Evie is a 16-year-old goalkeeper. She was at the academy when I was managing it. Kira Watlin, everyone knows because she's like ex-pro, I think.
Do you know what? That's the name I was looking for. She got married recently. I changed her last name.
Yeah. She was Sherwood, I think.
No, it was Asherwood.
Huh?
Asherwood.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. I was like, but I'm sure they've made some decent signings. And then I was thinking, but... And
I love some of the other ones are... Grace Seeley's been there for a while as well. Some of these players are like ones that have come through the academy. So Ellen Napa, Billy Burgess, Clemmy, and Evie, they're all like really young girls that have just come through.
So it's going to be like a project then to...
Well, the thing is that like, the truth of the matter is, shoot me, but the club, not the club in terms of like the men's club, but the women's team come under the trust, and the trust don't care. Do you know what I mean? They're just facilitating women's football. They're not interested in them. But you know, like obviously...
Actually progressing.
Yeah, Millwall have got like an old history, haven't they, in terms of like FA Cup winners, and they were like the biggest women's team basically, but they don't care to get them back up to that standard. They're just like, they'll just float in this league. Like if you think about it, Mill have been in that league since I was playing, and we got promoted into this league and they've never left and they can't get out.
So what needs to happen then? Like someone privately owns just comes and says...
I think the main club need to get involved. I think the club needs to get involved and take it under their umbrella instead, and then actually support them. Like Fulham men's have clearly supporting the women, and
Dartford as well.
Dartford, yeah. So
Dulwich, all the successful clubs, right? To be fair.
All the successful clubs, their main club basically has brought them under their umbrella, and it's not just we'll give you some kit. Do you know what I mean? It's bigger than that. So like, unless Millwall are going to do that, unless the men's team are going to say, do you know what? Actually, we're going to take it off your hands. Then they're going to be under the trust who don't care. So as far as they're concerned, we've got women's football, tick. And And that's it. So you've got like their goalkeeper coach, for example, Greg, big up Greg. Their goalkeeper coach has got the highest qualification. He's got a pro license and an A license outfield.
You told me this before, didn't you?
And yeah, that's a gem. Do you know what I mean? Having a goalkeeper coach of that level, any other club would bite their hand off for that.
Well, another club's about to.
Do you know what I mean? They just don't. They just genuinely don't care. So whoever I said was going to get relegated, I might have to dash Mill in there because they're going to get relegated. However, they have got a new manager, and the new manager is Ted, who was the old under-18s manager.
Which one? The one with the long hair?
No. Tall white guy, blue eyes. You would have seen him because you would have reffed the 18s games.
Probably, yeah.
So he's now their manager, but again. Shoot me, but again, Ted is a Mill fan. Do you know what I mean? So he's someone who loves the club. Yeah. Now they've got a habit of just like abusing people that love the club in terms of like, you're not abusing them like in literal terms.
You're saying some stuff today.
Edit it out if you want to edit it out, but I'm saying what I'm saying, and I said what I said. So it seems to me that like Ted will just do the same thing. Do you know what I mean? He'll love the club, will try and help out. You'll get to like 3 months in, realise the club's not supporting you and think, how am I supposed to compete?
Yeah.
Then you'll get frustrated, then you'll leave. And they've been doing this for like 6-7 years. They'll just bring in the next yes man, basically, to come in and help them out, get them over the line. If Mill finish 7th in this league every single season, they'll be like, yep, fine, no issues. Like, they don't care.
My bold statement.
Yeah.
If Mill will get relegated, they fold.
And I hear that. And
until the current under-18s come up, because it would be unfair to force the under-18s to play as Millwall Lionesses in the senior team if they were to drop down into Div 1. Although actually, because they have still scored, they have scored this season, haven't they?
Maybe like 2 goals.
And they're still. Yeah, ignore it. Anyway,
I just don't see. They're not going to be able to. I'm sure Ted can do a job in terms of like trying to get them out of relegation. I'm not saying that as a coach, like he'll do a job, but he'll end up with the same frustrations.
But at the same time, that's what I'm gonna say. Where's the progression? Because out of relegation to, where's the ambition? Is like, let's say Millwall. Even to people that don't know ball, when I say, "Oh yeah, we're from Millwall Lionesses," they're like, "Oh, like,
oh yeah, sick,
like,
yeah,
yeah, you get like big games and stuff." And if I say, "Oh yeah, they played Dartford, they lost 4-0," they'll be like, "Dartford beat Millwall," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's not the Millwalls you know."
It's not the it's just the brand. It's just
the name still has weight to it.
Yeah.
So I feel like the ambition should be.
The assistant manager was on Twitter saying that last year they won like 40k or something in the FA Cup, and they haven't seen that money. Like the women's team haven't seen that money. And as far as the club are concerned, rumours are flying. Rumour mill started. As far as the club are concerned, the trust are concerned, they've been putting up money for the women's team for so long. So I'm just taking back the money that I've spent, basically. They're not actually recycling it back in.
That's not how an investment works, though. Because that 40k, I don't know. Well, I know it happens at some teams at this level, but that's player wages for a season. We've got 40k, let's do a rebuild, let's speak to some National League clubs, see who can get on loan.
Like, you see, like, even, let's say, like, a part of that 40k, like, the assistant manager was saying that he was having to pay the strength and conditioning coach, like, out of his own money. Why don't you just use the money to pay for the S&C, pay for the physio, pay for your coaches, or, do you know what I mean, or whatever? I think the coaches might be taking a little bit of money, but it's...
But at the same time, I don't feel like the coaches do, like, I said to you before, I think, what was it, last year, that I said if I came into some money, I'd want to take over a women's team. I'd love to be a manager, but obviously with refereeing on a Sunday, I can't referee and manage.
Yeah.
But if I say that, I don't know, I won a couple mil or whatever it was, I would happily buy take over, invest in the women's club and just have it. So, because like I said, I've seen so many clubs that get players on loan. Like Wimbledon and Dulwich, for example, with Summer.
Yeah.
She's been on, and she's banging out, to be fair.
Yeah, she's been on fire, yeah.
And I don't feel like it's hard because, like I said, the name still has weight. So if you was to approach and you can pay wages, certain teams, like I know that Fulham have got players. I think it's Fulham anyway. Have got like players I know from like Tottenham.
Yeah.
And there's players that come from Arsenal to play it. Like there's big name teams that have young players that have the ability that Millwall could just approach and be like, we'll pay them wages.
Yeah, but as far as like the trust are concerned, like you lot are not paying in it, so just be grateful for that. Just be grateful that I've given you kit and you're not paying subs, and just hold that. Yeah, and you got free football and you get to play at a 4G ground. Don't ask me for anything else.
Which is ridiculous to get to.
Yeah, and turn up to the community day.
I'll tell you for nothing. Millwall Linus' home games, amongst the refs, is not because of the team, because the venue. No one wants to go there.
Really?
1:30 kickoff in Rotherhithe on a Sunday.
Fairs.
That means as soon as you finished you might not be able to do a Sunday morning game, because remember, a lot of the referees that do these games will have a game in the morning.
Right. Okay.
So if that's a 10:30 kickoff, you're getting out. I was allowed 2 hours, so say you're getting out at 12:30. So at 12:30, you've got an hour before kickoff to get from wherever you are to Rotherhithe.
Yeah.
Plus,
I
you
always
need to be
thought
there.
you'd want to go there because it's a nice, in terms of like the changing rooms are nice.
I like it, like venue wise. Like I said, nothing to do with venue or the teams. It's a
it's a nightmare to get to at a bad time.
It's probably easily got the best views that you'll get from a football pitch, especially when you've got night games.
Yeah.
But even not just Millwall and is even Fisher, when they've got their game Saturday at 3:00. If Fisher have the game on a Saturday and Millwall are playing,
you're finished. Yeah, you're finished. Yeah, you're done.
But
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but anyway, that's the Millwall chat.
Yeah, basically update. So anyhow, moving on.
That's the tea for.
That's the tea
for now. I think there might be a bit more later on. Hayward Heath Town, New Haven was postponed. I think pitches happening there. Saltdean and Ebbsfleet got abandoned after 35 minutes.
Did it?
Due to player safety because of the pitch as well. They had that
I saw the picture. Yeah.
And the referee was saying, yeah, we're good to play. Both captains, both managers, the players were like, it's not safe, we don't want to play. And the referee's like, no, we can play. And the players go, if the players are saying you don't want to play, both players are saying it, both managers are saying it, just don't play. The referee gets paid anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's about money why he wants to get the game done.
Yeah,
he gets paid for being there.
Yeah.
So,
and then it got abandoned after 25 minutes anyway.
35.
Damn.
That game got postponed. I think that wasn't one of our games of the week. Sport London, Benfica lost 1-0 to Dorking Wanderers.
Oh, okay, tight though.
Your game, your chosen game for match of the week, game of the week, Whiteleaf versus Dulwich Hamlet Reserves was postponed. I'm assuming because of the pitch as well, because Whiteleaf does not deal well.
I thought Whiteleaf was on 4G.
It is, but I think it's a bit like the Bromley 4G where the water just sits on top.
Oh, okay.
When Bromley had 4G at Hayes Lane,
there
were two places in the pitch with just a puddle.
Right, okay.
Ashmount Lee had Denham United over in Div 1 North. Denham United getting a 6-0 win. Brentford again 6-2 win, sorry. Brentford got a 6-0 win over Richmond and Kew, who also actually, while we're here, Richmond and Kew played Actonians yesterday. So yesterday being Wednesday night.
Yep.
And won 3-0. Richmond and Kew won 3-0 at Actonians.
Wait, against who?
Actonians. This was yesterday though, so it's not on here.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Actonians Reserves getting a 2-2 draw with Bromley.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to check the table because I think now Bromley are going to struggle.
Do you think?
You know what this league's like, one goes up and Brentford are putting teams to the sword. But I don't know if it's because Brentford maybe haven't played a team that's supposed to be in and around them yet. But I think what Bromley drew one game last season and lost 2, and they lost the league by 2 points.
Oof.
And they've already drawn a couple, and I think they've lost one already.
Okay.
I'll have a look in a second though. Clapton Community 1, Leatherhead 3, Richmond Park 1, Hackney 4. So not a good day for the Richmond clubs.
Yeah, I think they're both at the bottom now.
Ellsford 5 again, Three Bridges 0. Ellsford doing well.
Oh, this is Div 1 South now,
Div 1 South, sorry,
okay.
yeah. Elsford doing well. I said that they would. I've backed them to win it. Herne Bay 3, Hastings 2. That sounds like a good game. Hastings,
That's interesting. Hastings were winning at half time.
Hastings 2-1 up at half time. So, yeah.
Okay.
Look like both teams winning 2-1 in their respective halves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Herne Bay getting the win over there though. Dartford reserves and I'm going to stop mentioning Dartford reserves because they folded, so that game cancelled. Welling United coming back from 1-0 down to beat Saltdean United Development 2-1.
Oh, okay.
And our last game of the week was Soccer Elite Football Academy against Bognor Regis Town, which I think we both said that Bognor Regis were going to win. Yeah, I said 3-0, you said 2-0, and it was a 1-1 draw.
Okay.
And Montpellier Villa 2, Bexhill United 1.
So what was the game of the week from this one?
Sifa.
Oh, okay, so we both lost.
And then the one before that was Whiteleaf Dulwich, which
has been postponed.
Was postponed, and the other one we both got a point for, so points haven't changed. 7.
5. 7-5.
Yeah, all I know is I'm on about 2 points.
Okay.
Check the tables quickly because, like I said, I think let's look at Div 1 South quickly. Oh no, it's Div 1 North now, there, isn't it? Although while we're here, yeah, Elsford, the only unbeaten team, well, other than Bognor Regis Town, but they've only played one and they drew that one. The only unbeaten team in that league so far, with a game in hand already over the next team closest to them.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
So Welling are currently second, but they've played 4, and the 3 teams below them all have a game in hand and all have 6 points. So Welling are not in the best position at the moment. Elsford, to be fair, the top of this league is tight. Yeah. Elsford, Saltdean Development, Montpellier Youth and Herne Bay all played 3. Elsford with 7 points, Saltdean, Montpellier and Herne Bay with 6.
Yeah, it's tight.
And to be fair, Bexhill as well played 2 and got 3 points. So their next game, if they win, with their game in hand, puts them straight up on the same sort of level as well. Anyone else? Bognor Regis Town as well, technically, but I don't think they'll be thereabouts other teams there.
Interesting, okay.
Elsford, though, conceded 1 goal all season so far in 4 games.
And have scored what, like 16
Scoring
goals?
16 goals, conceding 1.
17 even.
17? What do you mean?
They drew against Stenning, didn't they? So that would be 17 goals.
17 goals scored, conceding 1.
Jesus.
That's
a
good defence.
Clearly got a good back four. Yeah.
To be fair, probably Alex and a few of the girls there. The Prem is what I want to check. No, it's not the Prem I want to check. Div 1 North, for God's sake. Div 1 North. Oh, so Bromley haven't lost. So maybe I was being too critical. I thought that. Oh, that was FA Cup that they lost.
Yeah.
That I was thinking about.
This is looking tight as well.
I was about to say the top of this league tight as well. The top 6 separated by 3 points. Brentford, faultless, 1-3. Played 3, 1-3. Average of 4 goals a game. In terms of goal difference, they probably conceded.
I think Dulwich reserves can get out of that league once Brentford are out the league.
Yeah. We'll find out this week.
Yeah, that would be the game changer.
But I think that this week, well, we'll get onto fixtures, but I reckon this week will be, like I said, the first time that they'll play a team in and around them. So they had a 5-1 at Leatherhead opening day, 4-2 at Tony Reserves, which would have been closer than they want, 18-1 in the FA Cup, which is ridiculous, 6-0 at Richmond and Kew, and a postponed game against Bromley. So this week when we get to the fixtures, will be the first time they played someone in and around them. It has to be game of the week because it's first v second, both on 9 points, both played 3-1-3. Bromley's going to be hoping for a draw in that game. I think everyone below them will. So we've got Bromley on 7 points, Denham United, Leatherhead and Hackney all on 6 points. There's already a gap forming between the top 6 and the bottom 6.
Literally.
Hackney and everyone above them have got 2 games in hand over Actonian reserves.
Actonians have played 5 games already.
Yep. and Ashmount Lee, they've only played 2, won 1, lost 1. Richmond and Q, I believe that this first win was yesterday's game. Yeah. So Etonians reserves. That's why they played 5, because they played yesterday.
Yeah. I wonder how come they ended up playing midweek, but anyway, fair enough.
But yeah, that's how we're looking so far. Again, Div 1 North is looking competitive at the moment.
Yeah, very much so.
Very competitive. I think that... Oh, no, Bromley beat them opening day 3-1 actually. So forget what I was about to say. But I think the worrying thing for me is Actonian's reserve drawing 2-2 with Bromley when Actonian reserves are one of the games that's like best of the rest, so they're looking to win that game.
Yeah.
So that's going to build confidence in other teams because they'll be like, well,
yeah,
they drew at Bromley.
They drew at Bromley. Yeah.
But I suppose until Bromley play, well, until the top 3 start playing each other, we're not really going to know.
Yeah, true.
Right, that is the results. Let's get on to the fixtures for next week. Just like I'm going to do with Jody, all 3 divisions. I'll do Div 1 South because I know those teams.
Mm-hmm.
But the other 2 is your week. You pick.
Have we picked a Prem game already?
Not yet, but I think... What's the date on Sun? 15th. Right, so the fixtures. We'll go through the fixtures first. Then Sean's going to pick our game of the week for the Prem and Div 1 North. And I'm going to pick Div 1 South.
Okay.
So, Millwall Lionesses welcome Fulham over to St Paul's. Just realised that I could do this again. So much better.
It already says postponed.
Oh, I wonder why that is. Well, they're supposed to play each other. Apparently it's postponed. Don't know what's happening over there.
There's no gaffer. No, I'm joking. I don't know.
No, you're... have a look online, see if you can find out why while I'm going through.
No, there is a gaffer actually online. I don't know why it's been postponed. Have a look online.
No, I'm saying why the game's postponed, if you can find it. It'll probably be Fulham because they're more active on socials at the moment. Ebbsfleet will play Dorking Wanderers. Haywards Heath Town welcome Dartford. That could be a long day for Haywards Heath. New Haven play Barking. Sutton United play Saltdean. That's a good game.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think at Chipstead as well. Just up the road.
Okay.
Ashford United play Sport London Benfica. And then Div 1 North, Bromley play AFC Whiteleaf. I was going to go watch this game, but I'm now reffing in the South East counties this week because apparently Arsenal can't field a team against Wimbledon.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
The reserve team, they just dropped out the National League plate and just given the walkover to Wimbledon.
Yeah, it's odd.
Denham take on Clapton Community. Easily the game of the week here without Sean even saying it. Dulwich Hamlet reserves.
Yeah. 100%.
Will take on Brentford. That's going to be a serious game. Where's Dulwich Health Club?
Oh, that's just the name of the what they've put on the website, but it's the home ground. It's a training ground.
Oh, okay. To be fair, I'm saying that I would have gone to the Bromley game. I think that would be the game to go and watch.
Yeah.
Leatherhead take on Richmond and Kew. Ashmount Lee take on Richmond Park. Hackney take on Actonian Reserves. Saltdean Development take on Aylesford. Bognor Regis Town take on Bexhill. Montpellier take on Herne Bay. Stenning Town take on Three Bridges. And Welling United play Soccer Elite Football Academy.
What, at goals?
At Elton Goals. 5 settings. Not joking, it's like Welling have got everywhere at that goal.
Actually, haven't they got a pitch next to the goals?
They got like 3.
Yeah. I think I know.
No, they got 2 now actually because they changed it. They used to have 3 going across.
It's the goals by the roundabout, isn't it?
But now they've got 2 pitches that go along. To be fair,
and they're nice, isn't it?
Yeah, to be fair,
they're nice. Yeah, I remember now.
So, Sean.
Right, the Prem game, yeah.
If you choose the game, I think you're going to choose. You just want to see the world burn, I swear.
No. I was actually going to go Ebbsfleet Dorking, but scroll down a bit.
That's your Prem games, too.
I want to see the world burn, you know. I'm just trying to think, which games do I think is going to be tight games?
It doesn't have to be tight games. It could be a game that you think is going to be just absolutely mad in terms of scoreline.
Who?
Tight games would be better. Put it this way. Sutton United are 5th and Saltdean are 6th.
Oh, it's got to be that one then. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Ebbsfleet are 7th and Dorking are 2nd.
Nah, let's go Sutton, Saltdean.
But Ebbsfleet have only played one game and they won 7-0 against that game against Hayward's Heath, so potentially that could be a good game. But Sutton versus Saltdean.
Yeah, I'm going to go Sutton, Saltdean.
Right, so let's have a look at some of the stats for... Try and do it on here actually. Save me looking down all the time. You're gonna... Right, Prem, aren't we? What do you say, Saltdean, Sutton? So Sutton currently above Saltdean, I believe, on goal difference, but I'll double check it again in a second. So the top goal scorers for Sutton: Gabby Bundle-Smith with 4, Jasmine Backhurst with 2, Amelia, Bethany, Annie and Caitlin all with 1 goal. Caitlin Savage. Every time I see that name, I'm going to say full name.
Caitlin Savage.
Caitlin Savage. All with 1 goal each. Then, yeah, the same on points, separate by goal difference, but Saltdean have a game in hand. So potential 6-pointers, they say, for Saltdean here. Get the 3 points and then still have their game in hand as well. Look to create a bit of a gap. Only 3 goal scorers for Saltdean so far. Don't believe that's right though, but I'll double check it. Georgia, Philippa and Caitlin Sullivan. Not as good as Caitlin Savage, but all with a goal each. Let me check that actually, because they've only 3 different goal scorers for the whole season. Fair enough. What's your prediction? What we're going for this one?
3-2 Saltdean.
3-2 Saltdean. I'll type in Sutton v Saltdean and then just write your name, my name, 3-2. I think Saltdean will win. I'm going to say 5-2.
Oh. Asian.
Yeah, I'm saying 5-2 because Sutton is still putting out messages on Instagram looking for a goalkeeper.
Okay.
So who's gonna go and goal?
True.
Do you know what I mean? So that's my one for that one. Then we've got the top 2 in Div 1 North. Brentford versus Dulwich. So on here, the top goal scorers.
Who's at home? Dulwich.
Yes. Ashley Cheatley with 11 goals.
Jesus.
Chloe Logie with 6. I thought you said she was a bagged woman. What's going on?
She is.
Ashley Cheatley scored double the goals that she has almost.
Yeah, but Chloe Logie will still bag goals. She is. I'm not,
Okay.
she
Consistent
is.
one, not just pop up with 5 goals. That consistent.
No, Chloe Logie. Yeah, she'll still be up there easily.
Chloe Logie with 6. Nikki Woods with 4. Paula and Maddie Phillips with 3 each. And then we do top 5 because apparently Brentwood have just been scoring goals at their will whenever they want. Top 5 goal scorers for Dulwich Hamlet reserves then. According to full time, of course. If you guys don't get your stats up here, then we can't cover him. Natalia with 3 goals. Emily and Shakira both with 2 goals each. I can't see anything but a Brentford win, I'll be honest with you. Only because I get Dulwich of this exactly the same record. 1-3, lost none. But if we look at the results of those games, who looks more convincing on paper?
Yeah.
Got
What
a 1-0, a 2-1, a 4-2.
What are you saying in terms of score?
I don't think it's going to be mad. I think I'm going to say 3-1 Brentford.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say 3-1 Brentford. Yeah. What are you saying?
I'm going 4-3 Brentford.
Ooh. So, just no bonus points, but what do you think? So 3-3 and then a winner, or Brentford will run away and then Dulwich will bring it back?
I think it's going to be like, let's say like 80th minute, Brentford are going to be 4-2 up, and I think Dulwich will nick like a third goal, but they'll still like lose the game.
And then squeaky bum time for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. That's what I think. But
as a referee, I hate those games. You know
why? Because people are looking for pens, all of that kind of stuff.
It's like, do you know what it is? The whole game could be 2-0, yeah, and then the 70 to 75th minute, it goes 2-1. You know that the last 15 minutes are going to be hell.
Yeah.
One team's going to be wasting time. The other one's going to be trying to get the team back.
Yeah, true.
The ball back.
I want Dulwich
chaos.
to win though. I would love for Dulwich to win. Like, I would love for them to win. But
someone's always got to go.
yeah,
both unbeaten at the moment. 100% record. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. I do think Brentford will nick it, just down to resources, and like they'll just have that little bit more quality. But yeah, but I would really like Dulwich to win that game.
And on to Div 1 South. Just lost the fixtures for this one as well. Div 1 South. Game of the week for me. I don't know, you know. Aylesford. Oh, it's going to have to be Aylesford Saltdean Development, isn't it? First v third.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have to be first v third. And I'm back in Aylesford 4-1 win.
Okay.
Actually, no, Aylesford, your back 4 come through for me 4-0. They're not conceding this week.
Oh, okay.
Alex. This is. Let me make sure she's actually signed for the season before I start. Yeah, Alex, sort out your back 4. I need the points.
Got so much ex-Mill players.
Ellie and I didn't even do the top goal scorers. Alright, so let's do top goal scorers for Aylesford. Because I forgot to press record again. Carl Richardson with 6. Rebecca Keat with 3. Imogen, Chloe, Becky, Rebecca, Brittany, Ellie Hinkley, Beth and Alex, all with a goal each. So I was saying Ellie Hinkley better score goals, but it looks like I should be talking to Cara and Rebecca. Get me some goals. If it's 4-0, then just stop scoring and then just let Alex do the work and not conceding. Alex, don't concede any goals. Sort out your back line. And who did I say they were playing? Saltdean. They are playing Saltdean Development.
Mine does the same thing.
In case you can hear it, it's my washing machine finished. I thought I got away with it when I pressed record again. Player season, goals. Top goal scorers for Saltdean Development. Maya Pritchard with 3. Lily, Grace, Farah and Emily with a goal each. Actually, random one. What happened to Maya from Millwall?
Which Maya?
Little
They
Maya.
found me.
Yeah.
Which Maya?
Young Maya.
The black girl?
Yeah.
Which mean what happened to her?
Where did she go? Because she's not signed to Millwall.
The first team didn't want her.
What?
The first team didn't want her. But she's back with the 18s. And she's dual signed with us.
What do you mean first team didn't want her?
That's exactly what I said on the tin. The first team didn't want her. So she's back playing with the 18s and she's dual signed at Croydon.
So she might be able to go back up to the first own it with the new manager.
If he wants her, yeah.
She starts Spooler though, isn't it?
For you, Croydon? Yeah, she would start for us, yeah.
Anyway. So what did I say? 4-0, and you said?
I'm saying 3-1 Elsford.
3-1 to Elsford.
Yeah.
That is... They're locked in. Done. So, up next is South East Counties with Jodie. So we'll go... Well, I say go over to her. It's already been recorded yesterday. So I'm going to get changed and I'm going to change back because Sean's going to be back for Greater London. But yeah.
Okay, cool.
See you on the other side.
See you.
What's happening, guys? We are on the South East Counties section of the podcast now. Welcoming in Jodie. He's been away for a bit. For a week. Got his segment back. We've had quite a few positive messages about last week, so we're looking to keep that rolling. How have you been?
Yeah, good, thank you. Ready to go through another week.
Do you know what? There's going to be a continuity error because I'm not recording with Sean until tomorrow, so I'm not going to be wearing this in the next section or the section before yours. I have just come from refereeing. It is 11:30, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna go through it anyway.
Yeah.
So we will get to your game at some point. So we'll keep that under wraps for now. However, let's go through the fixtures from the 8th and talk about a few games because there are some. Yeah. I think if we was to, I'll probably do it, and I'm gonna put it in. I'm going to edit it in somewhere, and I'm gonna put in how many goals were scored on this match day because as we go through, you'll see. So, first up, Cray Wanderers getting a 3-1 win over Tonbridge Angels.
Is that how many points do you get for 100% accuracy on prediction?
Oh, what was it actually? Because I
Mine
don't
was
have.
3-1. Yours was 4-1.
Oh, you're lying.
No, I was chuffed when I saw that.
I can't even see. All right, send me the message with them on because I forgot what the games of the week were. To be honest with you. I found it. Text messages. All right, so oh god, yeah. All right, so you get 3 points. The first prediction, first game, you just smash it. All right, so you get 3 points. So it's 3-1. So yeah, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you to keep your scores. So you've currently got 3, and I've got 1.
Cool.
We'll go down and we'll keep going. Right, so yeah, Cray Wanderers getting a 3-1 win over Tonbridge. Good way to start their league campaign.
Definitely.
There we go, straight in. Maidstone 2, Sevenoaks 5. Give us as much as you can, because obviously we don't want you getting in trouble with
yeah.
But fair result or what's
Yeah, I don't know if the result, I don't think the result reflects the game, but Sevenoaks were very clinical. They were a good side and took their chances. I haven't actually seen the match footage back yet to actually digest it.
Yeah.
But yeah, good team.
To be fair, you did say that Sevenoaks will be thereabouts this season, so
yeah.
I suppose a scoreline like that, there's no shame in that when it's against a team like Sevenoaks. I think if it's a team further down the table or around like near the bottom, then you start asking questions, don't you? But
yeah, definitely.
What I do know is that you guys will be looking to bounce back next week. You guys will be fine. Margate, welcome. Tunbridge Wells Foresters over. Tunbridge Wells being 2-0 down at half time.
Yeah.
Score 5 goals in the second half to win 5-2.
I'm glad you pointed out that halftime score because, yeah, what a bounce back and what a halftime talking that must have been to
Yeah.
get 5
I
goals.
imagine that there was quite a few expletives in that halftime
Yeah.
to get that sort of reaction. But
I have actually had the manager coach me because I went to a tournament with Tunbridge Wells Foresters. I don't remember him being very aggressive or anything like that, but yeah, that is an amazing turnaround.
well, yeah, 5 goals in the second half. Um, actually, let's check any hat tricks going on there.
I did
Lauren,
say that that was going to be a firecracker of a game.
you did Lauren Underhill with two
Yeah,
goals and then a yellow card.
yeah,
Kelly Moran with a goal popping up. I remember
yeah,
when I'd done the county cup final and I said, and Kelly took a shot and it was wayward. And I said, it needs to contact. She's like, oh, I'll get like one a season. So hopefully you should get many more than that. But well
yeah.
done.
She's
Well
she's
done to the
very good.
girls.
Yeah.
Very strong second half. That's what you need to be fair. If you they want to start better. I think every team that goes down will want to start better. Maybe they do start slow, but when you know you've got girls in your team that can score goals like that,
Hmm.
I think you'll always be quite calm, won't you? Up next, Kings Hill had London Road over. London Road getting a 1-0 win.
Hmm.
Woodcombe Sports 5 and Parkwood Rangers 0. Again, highlighting the halftime score. It was 5-0 at halftime. And
Yeah. I mean, good on Parkwood for keeping it 0-0 for second half. That's a point one in the second half, just from a
it drew the
progression
second
point.
half.
Yeah, an improved second half. But Woodcombe making us eat our humble pie at the moment. So yeah, well
Yeah,
done.
I was willing to ignore that, but fair enough. I was going to try and ignore it for as long as possible. What have I done? 2 players there for Woodcombe getting the brace. Alana Jeffrey, who we spoke about off air, I think, before
Yeah,
we recorded the last one, so that she's going to be a player to watch out for. Madison Titshaw and Isabel Bullen, I'm assuming. Um, yeah, very decent result there. What they
yeah,
want to get their league campaign going. Um, then we've got, and I think that actually that 5-0 puts them, top of the table.
yeah,
No, it doesn't.
yeah. On
As you
goal.
soon find out, it doesn't.
Well, yeah, true, good point.
Carshot Athletic also getting a 5-0 win over Beecham Bells. They haven't put their goal scorers in though. Guys, if you want the shouts on the pod, and when we do games of the week, we need all the stats. We need your goal scorers on full time, please. Um, the reason why both of those teams are not top of the table is because Farnham Town beat Croydon 6-0 away. So Farnham Town went over to Croydon, beat them 6-0.
It's different table though, right? Different division.
So it is. I've just realised that. Prem and Surrey Prem, yeah. Good thing you're here, isn't it? Can't get the staff nowadays. Yeah, so Woodcombe are top of the table. Woodcombe's making eat more than one humble pie. Terrible, isn't it? Carshalton would have been top of the league with a 5-0 win, but Farnham Town went and won 6-0.
Yeah.
Epsom and Ewell had welcomed over Leatherhead Youth, but Leatherhead getting a 2-1 win. Old Tiffinians had Dorking Wanderers over. Dorking Wanderers getting a 4-0 win, and neither of us even thought that Dorking Wanderers were going to get a win here.
I don't know why I didn't, because I'm sure I put them as my team to win the league.
What is it? What are we in Prem?
Yeah, I did. I put them as my winners, so I don't know why I didn't put them as a win for that game, but
Well, I
they
went when you went Dorking. At the moment, my team's in front. But neither of us getting a point for that game. Holland and Blair beat Margate Youth Development. So I get a point for that one and you don't. However, I was way off with the score. I said it would be a 3-2. Holland and Blair 9, Margate Youth Development 1, which the next few goals and games, it's ridiculous the amount of goals that were scored in this league.
Yeah.
Lauren Farley with a hat trick, so well done to Lauren Farley there, and Maisie Rogers with a brace. Moving on into Kent Division 1 East, Bay Point had Park Regis over. Bay Point losing 8-0 to Park Regis. See if we've got goal scorers in there. Sean Boswell with a hat trick. Shannon Burden with a brace.
As
Biddenden.
I said, I was just going to say, Park Regis are the old Sittingbourne with Sean Boswell, the same striker, so they're going to be doing big things this season, I think.
Goals. Well done over there. Is there a half-time score on that one? No, there isn't. Biddenden had Shep United over. Shep United was 6-0 up at half-time, 7-0 at full-time. So I'm saying there's some big scores going on here, and no hat tricks, but a brace for Lauren, Saskia, and Charlie. So well done, girls. Getting your braces in there. And Darrell Collins with 1 goal. Dealtown 7, Betshanger Welfare 0. Again, 3 braces. Callie Evans, Harriet Galloway, and Stacey Wright all getting a brace in those games there. Just realised again, I'm looking down at my phone like it's not on the screen. Dancing Sports 4, Petswood 3. Now,
Yeah, interesting.
that result has actually surprised me, although I think I can also see why that has happened. There's no minutes on when it did happen. However, Petswood got a red card.
Yeah.
Don't know what minute that was in, but maybe that played a part. If they were 3-2 up, and then they've got a red and conceded 2.
I mean, not to take away from Danson, because obviously they've maybe done something to create that red card and create the chances, but yeah, that's a
Yeah, of
very
course you can only play who's in front of you, and if you're giving the defense a hell of a time and you
yeah,
end up there,
yeah, exactly.
then it is what it is. But 2 goals for Ruby Windsor, nice brace there, and another brace for Petswood for Holly Harris. But Connie Johnson with a red card there. So first day of the season, she's got a 3-week break now.
Lovely.
If it was a straight red, I don't know if they show 2 yellows and a red on here or how they show it, but at the moment, it's just showing a red card. Bromleyans took on Castle Colts, winning 5-2 there. No goal scores from for Bromleyans though. Lily and Lauren with a goal each for Castle Colts. Not that it would probably mean too much them losing out there. Glebe taking on Ellsford seconds, 1-0 at half time and 0-0 at full time. So Glebe getting a 1-0 win there. Gravesham 3, Tunbridge was Forest the seconds 1. 0-0 at half time. So what a second half that was.
Yeah, 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 that's about desire, isn't it? That second half.
That second half was, yeah, I bet I can imagine the officials coming at half time thinking, oh, it's going to be a quiet second half, and then they've come out and done that.
Yeah.
Barnes Dames had Wharton and Hersham over. Wharton and Hersham 8, Barnes Dames 3. Carlton Athletic and the Wharton Hersham games obviously cancelled because Carlton Athletic are not in this division. And I did get a message from, see if I can find it quick enough. I did get a message from Blaine, one of the managers over at Ash United Women's, who is going to be a guest on the show at some point with his assistant manager. And he did inform me that Woking Development folded and Carlton had a good pre-season. So Carlton were supposed to be in Div 1. But because of their performances in pre-season, the league looked at that and said, well, let's make a more complete, as he said, Prem, and moved them up because they were beating a lot of teams around them. So putting them up into a league, and what was their score again? Sorry. Put them up and they won 5-0. So winning 5-0 in the Prem,
Right decision.
League got it right.
Yeah, definitely.
Now on to the next game. Um, there's there's no easy way to say it, is there? Looking at the goal scorers as well, I'm going to be here for a while counting the hat tricks and braces. But Egham Town nil, Mosey Athletic 28. The halftime score was 16-0.
Do you know what? This is the first season for Egham, I'm pretty sure. And
It's the first season for Mosey. It's their first competitive game.
okay. Just don't
But
worry
go on,
about
sorry,
the
your point.
scoreline. Yeah, I'm just trying to be motivational
Mm.
to my old town. Don't worry about the scoreline. First season's for getting the team together, getting the dynamics, getting the friendships, and just cementing positions and getting everyone used to getting minutes. So don't worry about scorelines.
You say that because he messaged us and was very nice about the podcast.
No, but also it's my team. It's my team. It's my old town. Eggenham.
Egg and ham.
It's called Egham. There's a cafe called, I think it's Eggenham on Toast. It's a great name.
God. However, the goal scorers, bear with me. So Lily's got one. Hannah got a hat trick. Anya got a hat trick. Olivia Lucas got a brace. Vivian got one. Lola got 7. Katie got a brace. Emmy Blanchard got 2, got a brace. Lilia got 1. Georgina Hall got 5. And Maisie Jean Wells got 1. All subs, the subs alone scored 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goals just from the subs.
Yeah,
There's
I
only 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 players in that whole squad that didn't score.
I think by the looks of things, it's going to be a strong squad as well, just to capitalize on that with 28 goals.
Well, my thing is, we'll see. It also looks like Egham had a bare 11, but it'll be interesting to see how Mosey get on next week and probably the next month to see if these score lines are a regular occurrence.
Yeah.
But it's the same both ways. It would be interesting watching both of these teams over the next 3 weeks to see if the score lines are a regular occurrence. Because if Egham Town then turn around and beat the next team 3-0, but Mosley go and beat the next team 20, 16, 15, then you
Yeah,
can say, right, it should probably get moved up. But if Egham continue to lose like this,
yeah.
but as said to the manager when he messaged, just you got to just keep going at the end of the day. There's no
I don't really
shame.
know why a new team's in Division 1, because usually they'd only do that unless there's like good evidence as to why they should not be in Division 2.
Remember, both of those teams are new teams.
Yeah, exactly. So should they not be in Division 2?
You want to put you, you want to put a team that just won 28-0 in
Oh
division.
no, I don't.
Imagine if they did, what would have happened?
I don't want to do that, no, but I'm just saying, it just baffled me.
So, Manacroft, a team that I believe one of us backs to be relegated, went out and got a 5-2 win over Hersham. South Park played Cranley and Cranley won 3-1. Ash United, in their first competitive game as well, getting off to a good start, 3 points with a 2-1 win over Milford and Whitley. Guildford City had Oxford and District over. Oxted, not Oxford, Oxted, District and District over, with Oxted getting a 8-0 win. Ramsgate 7, Bay Point seconds 0, so not a good day in the Bay Point camp. Both teams losing. Folkestone and Victor 4, Mersham Sports Club 1. Looks like a game of two halves. Folkestone and Victor won the first half, Mersham won the second half.
Yeah.
Not enough to get the result there. Hawkinge Town 3, Betshanger Welfare Development 4. So Betshanger's development team doing better than their first team. Lid Town 3, Sellinge 4. The Plough Whitstable 9, Staplehurst Monarchs 0. Canterbury Eagles 12, Woodcombe Sports Development 1. That game was 9-0 at half time. Lennon Wanderers 1, Herne Bay Development 16.
They're my league winners, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. They're looking good.
Sitting. Oh, actually, let's go back a bit. Sorry, let's go to the Plough Whitstable game. I don't know what I've just pressed, but I think I just ruined everything. Right, where was we? Plough Whitstable. So actually, no, I'm going to go back to the Oxford District game because they had an 8-1 there. Kaylee Stelling with a hat trick. This is why I'm going back to give the players that scored braces and hat tricks their flowers. Kaylee Stelling with a hat trick there. Ramsgate. Courtney Spain with a hat trick and Madeline Pennington with a brace. Then we go down to the Plough Whitstable. Shona Clark with 4. So a hat trick plus another one. Francesca Cogger with a brace. Canterbury Eagles with the 12-1 win. Alex Allen with a hat trick. Monica, Aisha, and Lorna all with braces. 16-1 for Herne Bay Development. And the way that they've written it as well is Alicia Adams 4, Ruby Conabay with a hat trick, and Ify and Lily with Lily, sorry, got a hat trick as well. And Ify, I'm assuming it's Ify, with a brace. Oh, and Summer Loxley with a hat trick as well. Then we go on to Sittingbourne 7, Faversham Town 0. Jade Pennell with 4 goals. Georgina Ferdinand. Georgia. No. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to butcher her name. Georgia?
I'm going to say Georgia and to
Georgia?
type. If we're wrong, I'm happy for anyone from Sittingbourne to voice note me the correct way to say it, because if she's going to be scoring goals on a regular basis, I'd rather get her name right.
Yeah, definitely.
Sittingbourne getting a 7-0 win with what looks like a bare 11 with no substitutes named. Holland and Blair reserves losing 7-0 to Larkfield with Shannon Collins getting 4 goals. Borough Green, the team that are backed to win the league with no interference from yourself and information. Borough Green winning 9-2. Ellie Connor from Barman getting a brace. Kirsty Blundell with brace. Abigail Davis with 5 goals. Megan and Narissa with a goal each.
Abigail signing, so great signing.
Oh, well, looks like it, doesn't it? 5 goals in your debut. Oh, league debut, should I say. New Ash Green 4. Ancorians, I think we agreed, with 2. That game was only 1-0 at half time, so that actually looks like a really good game. I don't know when the goals were scored. I don't know who scored for Ancorians because they're not on there, but 4 different goal scorers for New Ash Green. Anna and Macy King. It was that triplets in there. Anna King, Emma King, Macy King. What do you think is coincidence? Chloe Ballard. Oh no, sorry. Chloe got a yellow card. I thought that was a goal. Lindsay and Megan with a goal each as well. Footscray Lionesses and Cray Wonders reserves was cancelled. Don't know why. I don't think Cray Wonders reserves actually. I don't think Cray Wonders have a reserve team.
They've pulled their reserve team out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. They were going to have one.
Oh,
I don't know why.
That'd be why then.
Yeah.
Idaho Women 8, Orpington 0. Jessica King with a hat trick. It's a good week to have the surname King by the looks of things.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Lauren Ella, Holly James, Jessica, Becky, and Madeline all with a goal each. Old Peppies lost 4-0 to Crayford Arrows. 4 different goal scorers for Crayford. And Sevenoaks Town Development beat Junior Reds Roses 3-2. And that game was 1-1 at half time. So again, that game looks very sounds like it was a good one for the neutrals.
And well done on Junior Reds as well. With obviously, I know they lost, but that's an improved scoreline on what they were getting last season. So
yeah, it looks like a few teams have. It looks more, for the most part, well, given the fact that there's big score lines, but it looks more even overall. I think
Definitely.
there's more closer score lines than there are big score lines. We've got like a 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-3, a 4-1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-1, 1-0, 2-1. So I think for the most part, the league got it right. Another 1-0 there, 3-1 there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're going to get those scores when certain teams play each other. Not really much we can do about it, really. So that is all the results there. Well done to all the teams that won. Well done to all the teams that lost. Opening day of the season, and just use it either as motivation to kick on next week, so you don't lose 2 in a row, Maidstone, or if you did win, kick on, continue on.
Build momentum.
So that is that section. That's the fixtures. Now, from those fixtures, talk predictions to me quickly, because I had our messages up. I've lost them now. Right, here we are. So you said Cray Wanderers. You got a piece of paper so you can tally up for us the points.
Yeah.
So you said Cray Wanderers would win 3-1, and they did. I just got the correct score. So you get 3 points, I get 1.
Let me write this in our WhatsApp.
No, because you're going to need to keep a running tally though. So you're going to need to keep adding it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me
So you
start
got,
the page.
so you got 3 points, I got 1. Old Tiffinians, where are they on here? Right, there we go. Old Tiffinians lost 4-0 to Dorking Wanderers. I said that they was going to win 5-3, and you said it was going to be a 2-2 draw. So neither of us get any points for that. Margate versus Holland and Blair. I believe this was one of the 9 ones. There it is there. You said that Margate were going to win 2-1. I said Holland and Blair would win 3-2. So I get a point. Glebe and Elsford, you almost got another 3 points in this one.
Oh.
Because you said 2-0 and it
I
was
said
1.
it was going to be low scoring because, no offense to Glee, but they do park the buck. They play a low block.
Oh, clearly I don't know anything. So you get the point for that one, because I generally thought that Elsford were going to win. But 1-0 seems like it was a tight game, to be fair.
Yeah, it does.
Barnes, Dames, Wharton, Hersham. Where's that one? We both get a point, but neither of us got the correct score. South Park versus Cranley. Neither of us get a point because South Park lost. Lidtown versus Salinge. Where's that? 4-3. We both get a point because Salinge did win. Sittingbourne versus Faversham Town. We both said it was going to be a draw. It definitely wasn't. Barman versus Borough Green. We both get a point. And you get a point for Old Peppies versus Crayford Arrows. So what's the scores on the doors?
Scores on the doors after week 1. You're on 5 points. And I'm on 8.
That hurts. So week 1, Jodie 5. No, Jodie 8. Look at me trying to take your points away already. Right. That was horrible. I'm losing. I've got to sort it out for next week. Sorry, guys, if you can hear that, get bags out of the way. Right, so let's go into the fixtures for next week. Need to pick some game of the weeks. I think what I'm going to do is, because it's your league, I'm going to let you pick the games of the week for each league.
You sure?
Yeah, until I get more, till I can get the games sorted and actually gauge which teams are going to give good games, because I don't know them.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is, first I'll go through all of the games for next week, and then we'll decide which games are going to be game of the week, and then we can go into the teams and then some predictions. So you guys have got an away day over at London Road. Got no idea where that ground is, but
Chatham Victory Academy.
still don't know what that is. Oh, I just remembered if I turn it sideways, it's a lot better and easier to read. Well, if you can see my screen right now, that's so much better. So London Road take on Maidstone, Sevenoaks Town take on Margate, Tunbridge Wells Foresters take on Cray Wanderers, which is going to be the game that I am riffing because my Wimbledon versus Arsenal game got cancelled because Arsenal apparently can't field a team. Arsenal reserves can't field a team to play Wimbledon in the plate, National League plate.
Wow.
So I didn't have a game, and Tunbridge Wells Cray Wanderers didn't have a referee. So this is now my game, which I already know you're going to choose for game of the week because we spoke about it before. Parkwood Rangers take on Kings Hill. Tonbridge Angels take on Woodcombe Sports. Beecham Bells take on Old Tiffinians. Farnham Town take on Epsom Renewal. Sutton United Reserves take on Dorking Wanderers Development, which is basically a London South East regional reserve team game.
Yeah.
Leatherhead Youth versus Croydon. Then we go into Kent Division 1 East, where Biddenden take on Bay Point. Park Regis take on Betshanger Welfare. Sheppey United take on Holland and Blair. Faversham Stratfalls take on Deal Town. Holland and Blair. I'm not sure what's happened here. It says postponed, but I'm assuming they've just switched the fixtures, so it'll be played at Sheppey and not there. Petswood versus Glebe was going to be a good game. I say good game just because I know both the teams. Castle Colts take on Gravesham. No, they don't because that game's been postponed. Castle Colts take on Danson Sports. Tunbridge Warriors. What is going on? Tunbridge Wells Foresters, second, take on Long Lane. Aylesford seconds take on Bromleyans. Hersham take on Egham Town. Mandercroft take on Barnes Dames. Moseley Athletic, not Moseley, that's in Birmingham. Moseley Athletic will look to keep on their winning form as they take on Wharton and Hersham. Ash United looking to do the same as Moseley. Take on Guildford City. Cranley take on South Park. Guildford Saints take on Milford and Whitley. Now, also, apparently it's County Cup week.
Oh.
Is
that just for Division 2?
No idea, because possibly. But in true podcast fashion, we are biased to all the teams that are within our leagues in the County Cup. So Barmin Youth FC take on Ancorians FC in the County Cup. Betshanger Welfare Development take on Lyd Town FC. Guru Nanak FC take on New Ash Green. Hawkinge Town Ladies take on Folkestone and Victor. Holland and Blair FC take on Maidstone United Development Team. I didn't even know you had a development team.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. What league they're playing in then? Because I haven't seen them in the rest of our...
Kent Division 2 Mid East.
Oh, okay. Idaho Ladies FC take on Footscray Lions. What? Is that just Footscray Lionesses? Yeah. Okay. We'll just go with that. Lockfield FC take on Lennon Wanderers. Mersham Sports take on Borough Green. Staplehurst Monarchs take on Salinge Ladies FC. Bay Point Seconds take on Faversham Town FC. Woodcombe Sports and Social second team take on Sittingbourne Reserves. The Plough Whitstable take on Herne Bay Development. And yeah, that is the Kent FA Plate, which was the County Cup that I refereed the final on last season. So you can write it this time because I wrote it last week.
I'm confused because all of the Division 2 teams are playing against Division 2 teams. So is it just for Division 2?
Possibly. I think they regionalise it to, which is actually quite a smart way of doing it because then the Division 2 teams will get further in the County Cup as opposed to But there's also the plate. The plate is for the lower divisions anyway, and then the county cup is for the higher teams. So obviously, I think at some point all the teams in the southeast counties will play a county cup game. And then London South Eastern regional leagues have their county cup, which is the actual cup, not the plate. So this is the county cup for this tier.
Yeah.
So I think they will all play each other at some point. But as we saw with the FA Cup, anything can happen. So right, so you're writing this week. What are your games of the week? So Tunbridge Wells, Foresters, and Cray.
Yeah, so that is a big game. I do think it will be an exciting one. But I also do think Sevenoaks versus Margate will be a big game as well. Because I think both of them will be quite close.
If you want to put the game that I'm referring as game of the week, it's fine, it's not a problem. Sevenoaks Town and Margate, I'm not too sure if that's going to be as close as you think it is, given where Margate are currently after one game and where Sevenoaks are. I know it's only one game, but
No, I think we should go for this one.
you're going to go for that over the team
Yeah,
third and fourth and both won last week.
yeah, I think so.
Saved me a bit. Right, so when you're thinking of your next game, may as well do it here while we've got it here. So is it Sevenoaks Town
Margate.
and Margate? So Sevenoaks Town, top goal scorers looks like this. Ellie George has 2 goals. Hannah Cleary. That is familiar. I think she was at Bromley last season. Hannah Cleary. With 1 goal. Matilda Noble with 1, and Lauren Parsons with 1 goal as well. Then we go over to Margate, and their top goal scorers are 4-way tie. Alicia, Emily, Bethany, and Rebecca all with a goal each. What is your prediction for this game?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be a couple goals for each team as well. I think I might actually. Oh, this is risky. I'm so undecided. Hmm. I'm gonna go for Sevenoaks 3, Margate 3.
Ooh, going for a 3-or draw. I'm going to go Sevenoaks with a 4-3 win.
I was close to saying that, but yeah, cool.
I was going to say 4-2, but looking at it, I was like, actually. So have you writing that in our chat, or?
I can do that.
So whilst we're looking at that, what we've got next? Who else? What other fixtures we've got that look different? So that's the Prem done. Surrey Prem.
Oh, I'm not very good at multitasking.
Right, Surrey Prem. There's 5 games in the Surrey Prem. I think. How did both? What's the? Depends what the league's looking like, to be honest, because Sutton United reserves haven't played a game yet, and Dorking have won one. But that's the only 2 teams that I've actually properly heard of in that division. So Farnham Town, Epsom and Ewell, Leatherhead Youth and Croydon. Quite a local derby there, Leatherhead and Croydon. Yeah, 4 games to choose from there. Which one?
Um, let's do Farnham Town versus Epsom and I don't even know how to say that. Epsom and what is it?
You,
You Soldier.
Farnham Town, Epsom. You did not just do that. That's staying in as well. Right. So Farnham Town. You like picking teams that won one and lost one, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. So Farnham Town. Their top goal scorers look like this. We normally do top five, but where three of them have only scored one, I'll keep them involved. Caitlin Howard with three, Emma Much with three, Francesca Thornton with two, Megan, Eshe, Emily, and Chloe, or Eshe, sorry. Emily and Chloe all with one goal. Going over to Epsom and Yule. They have scored one goal in their last game in the 2-1. Their top goal scorer is Libby with one goal. What is your prediction?
I'll go 3-0 Farnham Town.
I was going to say four. No, 4-1 Farnham Town.
4-1, okay.
Going into Kent Division 1 East. What's your game there? There's quite a few to pick from. Oh, there's five, isn't there? Oh, no, there's not. There's four because one's postponed.
Bear with me.
We've
Okay.
got Biddenden versus Bay Point, Park Regis versus Bexham, Sheppey United versus Holland and Blair, Faversham Strikeforce versus Deal Town.
Oh, let's. I'm trying to see if there's any that are both one. Holland and Blair versus Sheppey United. Sorry, Sheppey United versus Holland and Blair.
Sheppey United versus Holland and Blair. That's actually a good shout, to be fair. Right, let's see. The top goal scorers for Holland and Blair are Lauren Farley with three, Maisie Rogers with two, Chloe, Sophie, Katie, and Rebecca with a goal each. Looking to build on their 9-1 win from last week by the looks of things. Sheppey United winning 7-0 last week. To be fair, that this is a shout of a game. 9-1 and 7-0 last week, and now they're playing each other straight the week after.
Great timing.
Lauren, Saskia, and Charlie with 2 goals each, and Laurel with 1.
Yeah.
I'll go first on this one. I think it's going to be a high scoring draw. I'm going to go 4-4.
Really?
Yeah, 4-4 for me.
I'm gonna go 4-2 Sheppey United.
4-2 Sheppey.
Yeah. Actually no, sorry. 4-2 Holland and Blair. That's what I was meant to say. I don't know why I didn't say that.
4-2 Holland and Blair. I've also only just realised that you're typing in WhatsApp because my phone's on sleep. Right, so next game is gone the wrong way. Next game will be where are we at now? Division 1 West. Petswood Glebe, Castle Colts, Danson Sports, Tunbridge Wells Foresters, Long Lane, Ellsford Seconds, and Bromleyans.
Yeah, this is tough. I think Long Lane versus Tunbridge Wells Foresters could be interesting because Long Lane are coming up and this is their first game. So yeah, I'm probably going to go for that one. Tunbridge Wells Forest as seconds versus Long Lane.
Right. Right, let's see what we've got for this one then. Did I say we are Kent Division 1 East or West? West.
West.
So Long Lane haven't played a game yet, so they're not going to have top goal scorers, as you said. And I believe Tunbridge Wells Foresters only have one goal scorer in their second team, which is Charlotte. Charlotte Ferry with one goal. Long Lane have always been a strong team, to be honest. I think
So they won Division 2 last season.
they won last division and went up, but Tunbridge Wells were also decent as well. Um, 4-1 to Long Lane.
Okay, I'm going to go 2-0 Long Lane. Bear with me, I'll just get that down. This is so messy, you're going to hate this. This is not nearly as neat as yours.
God. Right, while you're doing that, then I may as well look at the next set of games there. Sorry, Division 1 North. You've got 3 games to choose from there. Hersham, Egham, Manor Barnes, Moseley, Walton, Hersham.
It's got to be Moseley and Water and Hersham, isn't it? The two. The only thing is I'm conscious that every week I don't want to.
No,
I don't.
there's a rule. You can't have the same team week.
Yeah, I don't want to just keep picking the teams that are winning because I want there to be.
No,
A,
there's been times where, like I said on the other one that I do, we've had bottom of the table clashes that are
yeah, yeah.
yeah. All right, so let's look at the top goal scorers for Moseley Athletic. You'd think that these teams have played like 3 or 4 games, the amount of goals that they've got in there. But Lola with 7, Georgina Hall with 5, Hannah with 3, Anya with 3 as well, and Emmy, Olivia, and Katie all with 2. And just because they're here, Lilia, Lily, Vivian, and Maisie with a goal each. That is for Moseley Athletic. For Water and Hersham,
Mhm.
they won 8-3 as well. So they've got goals in their ranks. They have, when it decides that it wants to do what I want it to do, Charlotte Robson with 5, Lily Moss with 2, Megan Spalding with 1. I'm gonna say,
Yeah,
and this is no disrespect to Wharton and Hersham,
yeah.
but I'm gonna say that Moseley are too strong for this division, and it wasn't anything to do with Egham.
I think that's probably right, to be honest.
I'm gonna back a 10-0. Again, no disrespect to Wharton and Hersham. I just think after a 28-0 that I could be completely wrong and it could be Egham's fault. Sorry, Egham, but it could be, and I'm just going off of this one. I could be completely wrong, but yeah,
Interesting. It's difficult because, yeah, I think it might be a bit of both. No disrespect to Egham because they're new as well and, they're finding their feet. But I think it's a mixture of Egham being new and Moseley being too strong for this division. So I'm going to go a bit more modest. I'm going to go 7-2 Moseley.
you guys have got 8-2 and then get an extra 5 points if it comes in.
Okay, I'll go 8-2 then.
If you call an 8-2 and it comes in, you get 5 points.
Done. 8-2 Moseley.
Locked in. Right. Surrey Div 1 South then. The last one that we do predictions for because we don't do county cups. Ash United, Guildford City, Cranley, South Park, Guildford Saints, Milford, and Whitley.
Um,
Just press something and come off the screen as well.
Wait, Cranley versus South Park again?
What do you mean again?
They played last week.
Well, that's what it says here. That's what I'm going off. I'm just going off the fixtures for it. It is the 15th this weekend, isn't it? Yeah.
They can't do that, surely.
If this reverse fixture, it can.
That's just silly.
Well, I think I think with the County Cup games,
Okay. All right. I don't really know for this one because I still don't feel like I've quite got the teams figured out. Um,
let me see what the table's like for this one. Where are we at? Division. I just realised there's no Kent Div 2 games. Oh, you just said they're in County Cup, didn't you?
yeah.
South Division 1. Sorry, Division 1 South. Guildford Saints haven't played in Ash United, just played and won. Guildford. No, sorry, Guildford City. Guildford City are currently bottom. They lost quite heavily. Ash
Mm,
United won their game. Guildford Saints haven't played, and they're playing against Milford and Whitley, who just lost.
okay.
I'm gonna have to pick one of those two.
Should we go with Guildford Saints versus the
Milford,
other guys then? Because we don't know
yeah.
them.
Right, so Guildford Saints, as I said, haven't played, so they're not going to have any stats. Milford and Whitley played one game. They scored one goal in that game, and the player that scored that goal was Emily Hardy, currently top goal scorer for Milford and Whitley. I'm going to go for a 3-2 Guildford win.
Okay. I'm gonna go for a 1-0 Milford and Whitley win.
Ooh, splitting them now. Someone's going to get points, or neither of us are going to get any.
Yeah, gotta do it.
All right, that one is locked in. That is us for today.
You're gonna
We've
hate
got
how I wrote this.
probably will, but we move. Yeah, I, as I said already, will be at Tunbridge Wells Foresters, Cray Wanderers in Tunbridge Wells, which is a trek on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's quite far for you, but you probably got one of the big games to go to.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good game. Just stab myself in the brain. I think, yeah, I do think that's going to be a good game. Both teams that I know quite well. So obviously, we're speaking with a lot of the Tunbridge Wells girls as well from the final. I've done 2 games for Cray pre-season, and I think I've done them 2 or 3 times last season as well. So I think, yeah, it's going to be a good game. Looking forward to it. You're off to London Road.
Off the London Road, yeah, I'm feeling the first 3 points on the table.
Thought that to hear.
Yeah. So yeah, good luck to all the teams playing this week. And for those in the cup as well, sorry that we haven't covered your games, but good luck either way.
Yeah, I was going to say bring it back, but they're all playing each other, so it's not really bring it back, is it? It's just do well, get the result, and we'll see you all next week, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, looking forward to hearing the scorelines for next week.
Definitely. And if there are any goals, because as I said it before, if there's any good goals, send them in, and then we'll get them posted as well. We need the bangers. We need. I don't even care if they're just funny goals, like a goalkeeper comes out. There was a game today, my Skeffel game. The players took a shot, and the goalkeeper put his hands up, and the ball hit his hand, and it just went over his head, and just literally just trickled into the net. That's what we're here for. We need them. We'll highlight them. And also get your admin done, guys. Please get the goal scorers, any assists if you can. We'll shout out the girls that do it. But Jodie, thank you for your time tonight. I'll let you go. It is now midnight.
It is, yeah.
But
Thank
yeah, speak to you next week.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Right. Right, guys, welcome to, last but not least, the Greater London Women's Football League. Good week for you guys. We can talk about it now, or do you want to talk about it when we get there?
We can talk about it when we get there.
We'll talk about it when we get there. See how smug she looks as well.
Not smug.
Yeah. Right, let's jump straight in with the results from, definitely was the 8th, wasn't it? Yep. From the 8th of September in the Great London Women's Football League, Brentford B losing 2-0 to South London Firsts. Luton Town Reserves 1, Islington Borough 3, Tooting Beck 1, Comets 1. The game of two halves there. Camden 6, Camden and Islington United 1. So Camden Town winning that Camden derby. 1-1 at half time as well.
I told you, by the way, about Camden and Islington.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean told me?
Remember last week, you put that short out about me saying, oh, they're so bad, they shouldn't be playing. Like,
Was it them?
not. Yeah, it's Camden and Islington.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, half time 1-1 to then be 6-1. They're probably scratching their heads at you and wondering where they went wrong in the second half. Shanice Everington with a brace. How do they put their team numbers as well? Hammersmith versus Headstone Manor. Hammersmith getting an 11-0 win.
Same, look, 4 goals scored in the first half.
Yeah, but they won 11. Madeline Hills with 3 goals in the first half. First half hat trick.
Hold on, what team is this, sorry?
Hammersmith.
Wow, is that where Rhiannon is now?
So yeah, Madeline
she's
Hills
a good
with
player.
first half hat trick. Victoria
Menor's there. Okay.
with a hat trick as well, so 2 hat tricks in the team. 2 hat tricks and 2 braces. Isabel and Tia with a brace each as well.
Okay.
So the Hammersmith girls know their job by the looks of things. What do you think? Like for like substitutions and then
Yeah, it looks like
come
it,
on
innit?
and bang out.
Yeah, it looks like that.
AFC Leighton getting a 5-2 win over East Finchley. Is there anything in terms of... Why is it doing this? Where are we? AFC... No, that's East London. Go back up. AFC Leighton, as I said. Louise Wells with a hat-trick. We only mention hat-tricks and braces unless there's loads of goals scored. And then East London 5, Regent's Park 0. Elena with a hat trick there, so well done to those girls over there. Hackney Reserves 2, Enfield Town Development 1. Islington Borough Reserves 2, Tower Hamlets 4. A brace from Judith, was that Rossi or Rosie? I'm going to say Rossi.
Rossi, yeah.
London Academical 6, United Dragons 1.
Ooh. Didn't see that one.
A brace from Keeley. And by the looks of things, depending on the time that London Academical scored, it looks as if United Dragons took the lead in the 7th minute.
Didn't expect that.
What did you think that...
United Dragons were quite, they were a decent team last year, so I wouldn't expect for them to get,
You backed them to win the league, didn't you?
I might have done, or to at least have been up there.
Yeah, champions. You said United Dragons, I said East London.
Looks like you're definitely ahead of my prediction.
You know. CB Habitson, for God's sake, CB Hounslow and Abbots. I said Habits, you know.
Yeah, you completely made that up, yeah.
0, South London Laces Spartans 5. With 5 different goal scorers. Clapham United 1, Croydon United 3.
Croydon United?
Croydon, wow. AFC Croydon Athletic, soz, 3, even though apparently you only told us who 2 of the goal scorers were, so who does your admin?
Not me, so...
Someone's in trouble. Do you know who scored the other goal?
No, it would be easy for me to find out, but no.
I'm gonna put my money on Cadence because when she played at Elsford last season for a couple games, cold.
Yeah, Cadence is good. Cadence had to leave Millwall, so grabbed her quickly.
And Renee as well. I rate Renee as well.
Yeah, good player.
I've given her a couple yellow cards, but
it is what it is. Yeah, good game to be fair, but we had a bit of a makeshift back four. Cyan's a right back, she's playing centre back. Who else is in there? Yeah, I know that like the back four are not like our usual back four. People were just doing jobs.
Yeah. Arabella's at Clapham. I'm at primary school with her.
Oh.
Properly random.
What's the chances of that?
Funny story actually. I didn't even realise it was her until it was the game. It was a game against you lot.
Oh yeah. You reffed the game.
And she was there, and she got fouled, and she was injured. She was laying on her back, and then I went over to see if she was right. She was like, "Amari."
I went to primary school with you.
Yeah, she was like, "Amari," and I was like, "You alright?" And she was like, "Do you remember me? Is Arabella went primary school?" I was like, "Yeah, I remember. Are you okay? Like you're injured on the floor. That's what I'm checking." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." She was like, "How are you?" I was like, "We can do this after the game."
After the game, yeah.
Not being rude, but
get up.
as soon as and the other thing is, as soon as another team knows that you know a player from that team, then it's
yeah.
If it's because you know her, no time for that.
Third goal scorer.
Just trying to find out who the third goal scorer was.
This might be Clapham's goal. I think this is Clapham's goal.
Right, whilst you're doing that,
I'll find out.
I'm gonna carry on. Holmesdale Keats 4, Actonians Thirds 4. That game was also 4-4 at half time. And someone didn't do the admin properly because apparently Holmesdale Keats scored all 4 goals in the first minute of the game.
Yeah, this lazy basically.
But Kirsty Lee Bradley with a hat trick. So Actonian reserves. Have her to thank.
I think the goal scorer. Sorry. Go back to the names.
Where are we at? Croydon.
I think the goal scorer is Gemma.
Lambert.
Yeah, because it looks like her in the video, so I think it's Gemma.
Fair enough. Either way, well done girls there. Kenninwell 3. Regent's Park Rangers 1.
Oh, okay.
South London Reserves 3. Sporting Duet 7. That game was 3-2 at half time. Let's have a look. Everyone scored 1 goal. So whoever scored in this game, they all scored 1 goal. Which, considering one team scored 7, is crazy. 7 different goal scorers in that game.
Yeah, that's nice.
Clapton Community Reserves, Tower Hamlets Reserves. Clapton Community getting an 8-0 win. 3-0 first half, 5-0 second half with a brace from Annie McGrath. London Football School, who I've said I think I backed them to be bottom.
Did you?
I think so. Let me have a look quickly. Yeah, I did. London Football School that I backed to be bottom because I knew nothing about them. 5, East Finchley second, 11. And we both backed East Finchley to get promoted, by the way.
Wow.
So
okay, game changer.
Clearly, yeah, we said they're going to get promoted. East Finchley get promoted, and that I put London Football School as being bottom, and you said Tower Hamlets Reserve rock bottom, not winning the game. And after that 8-0 win,
I might be right about that.
Kind of right.
Yeah.
A brace from Carmel Clinton, and don't know who. Oh, no one scored for East Finchley, so that's why it's not there. Rose 1, Alexandra Park 2, Edgware and Kingsbury 3, London Galaxy 7. 4 goals from Hallie Rogers. Hey, that's not Hallie, is it?
It might be.
Might be. Sorry if I've got your name wrong. With 4 goals. and Liberty K with a brace. Hendon 4, Brentford Women 2. A brace for Yasmin Diaz. That sounds like a border's name. Yasmin Diaz. I think any name Diaz is the last name.
Yeah.
CB Habits. Oh, for God's sake.
CB Habits.
Hounslow
CB
and Abbots. I might just start calling them Habits from now on because it seems to work. Not a good day for those guys as a team, as a club, should I say, as they lose 2-0 to Camden Town under 23s. South London Laces Atlantics losing 5-1 to Grenfell Athletic.
It's a good win for Grenfell, to be fair.
Grenfell with Mia Pierre getting a hat-trick, or Mia Weatherwell, I think I've got that completely wrong, with a brace, not a hat-trick. Don't know what I'm talking about. And then the last 2 games, Hammersmith Football Reserves and Balham getting a 3-1 win. 3 different goal scorers there. And Wandsworth Borough played Tooting-Bec Reserves, and Wandsworth got a 2-0 win.
Okay.
Anything standing out to you there? Well, other than United Dragons losing.
I didn't expect the Brentford game for them to lose. Oh, someone's hungry. Didn't expect the Brentford game. And I thought the East London game was probably going to be tighter than that. Scroll down a bit. Good win for Kenilworth. Brentford have actually, little birdie told me that like a lot of them haven't actually even played 11-a-side football, so that's probably not even bad for them, to be fair.
2 at half time though.
Yeah, and good win for Grenfell as well, so it's not bad. Wandsworth Borough, I suppose that'll be a good win for them because they didn't do very well last year. So yeah, okay, so what we doing now? Fixtures for the week?
So yeah, fixtures and game of the week for next week. So all fixtures, the date for next week. What is the date this weekend? 15th.
Yeah.
Like we haven't just done this already. Lord of mercy. Considering that there's how many divisions in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of games compared to, because when I've done South East counties, as you guys may or may not have seen, there weren't that many games because County Cup, I guess, actually.
Yeah, these are fixtures.
You put Croydon's County Cup this season? Or?
Probably. I don't do that stuff. So.
Oh yeah, so big boss lady, isn't it?
Probably.
Each week she reminds us that she
no,
doesn't
I don't
deal with
remind you. What, with the admin bits?
I said you don't. Yeah, I said you don't deal with the.
No,
the
I don't
down
deal with
there
the
and you
admin bits
and you
because I've
said
got
admin.
8 teams and 17 staff members to oversee, so I'm not doing the admin bits.
Humble flex. Anyway, fixtures for this week. Headstone Manor take on Luton Town Reserves. Camden and Islington take on Islington Borough. And not back-to-back derbies. It's a long day for these guys, you know.
Yeah.
Like we said before, the derbies that they're going to have between...
At least they don't have to travel that far.
There's that.
That's a positive.
How did you find Barnum's actually? Didn't it talk? Remember I told you that it's a massive place?
I didn't go.
Oh yeah. Literally just spoke about this.
Yeah, I didn't go.
I thought you at least go and watch your team. But...
No, I watch home games. If I can, if I don't have my men's team on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Do you know what? I generally forgot about that. Fair enough.
That I've got to coach a men's team on a Sunday.
I generally forgot that you manage on Sunday. Camden Islington. Comets play Camden Town. South London first take on Hammersmith, which I think is going to be a good game.
That'll be a good game.
Tooting-Bec take on Brentford B at 2. Oh, they've got Tooting and Mitcham now.
They've always had Tooting and Mitcham.
They was at Chipstead.
What, Tooting-Bec?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they?
Because even their men's team are playing at Chipstead as well.
Oh.
East Finchley take on Tower Hamlets. Islington Borough Reserves. With Division 1 North, sorry. With East Finchley and Tower Hamlets. Islington Borough Reserves take on East London. London Academicals take on AFC Leighton. Could be a long day for AFC Leighton after the result they had. Did they win? Don't remember now. United Dragons take on Hackney Reserves. Enfield Town Development take on Regent's Park. South London Reserves take on Holmesdale Keats. Could be a good game there. Actonian Thirds take on Kenningwell. AFC Croydon Athletic take on South London Laces Spartans. What do you think about that one? This is the game that you said you think in the last
I
section,
actually think on a biased one that should probably be game of the week.
if that's
Because they're South London Laces Spartans are first, Croydon are third. They're both on the same points, except South London obviously have got a bigger goal difference. And I think if I had nothing to do with Croydon, I would say that whoever wins that game
wins the league. Fair enough. Well, we'll get to that at game of the week. Regent's Park Rangers take on CB Hounslow and Abbots. Did it that time. Sporting Duet take on Clapham United, which could be a decent game. Edgware and Kingsbury take on Rose. Alexandra Park take on Hendon. East Finchley Seconds take on Tower Hamlets. London Galaxy take on London Football School. Friendford Women take on Clapton Community Reserves.
That's like a little derby, I think, ain't it?
I don't know.
Friendford are based in East London somewhere, or like towards Essex, I think, and Clapton's obviously East London, so that's like a little East London derby.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know them areas like that. What's going on here? No. Corinthian Casuals were supposed to take on Wandsworth Borough, but that game's being postponed. Tooting Beck Reserves take on CB Hounslow and Abbots Reserves. Balham take on South London Laces Atlantics. Camden Town under 23s take on Hammersmith Football Reserves. Civil Service take on Grenfell Athletic.
Oh, because that game's postponed.
Right. Okay. So, games of the week for Greater London. Where are we going?
South London first and Hammersmith.
South London first and Hammersmith. So the top goal scorers for Hammersmith, Madeline and Victoria with 3 goals each, and Isabel and Tia with 2 goals each. Then we go over to South London first. Top goal scorers over there. Oh, they shed their goals out. Joanna, Robin, Sabrina, Shannon, Virginia and Rachel all with a goal each. Looking at the league as we are at the moment, both teams played 1-1 because it was open day of the season. They both won their games. Hammersmith getting an 11-0 win though, so they are currently top on goal difference. Predictions?
I'm going to go 3-1 Hammersmith.
I'm going to go a bit wider.
Okay.
Which sounds mad.
It does, yeah, go
on. I'm going 5-2 Hammersmith.
Okay.
Actually, 5-0 Hammersmith because I haven't seen them concede a goal yet.
Okay.
And then that's the wrong league.
Cool.
Then into Division 1 North. Yeah, these are your games to choose from in this one.
I think London Academicals.
So, where are we? London Academicals FC Leighton, you said, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for.
Right, so let's get this one out. Where are we? Division North. So, London Academicals currently sitting top of their division with AFC Leighton third just on goal difference. Go London Academicals first with their player season totals. Overall goals scored. Keely with 2 goals. Joanne, Michelle and Laura with a goal each. And if we go down to AFC Leighton, Louise Wells with 3 goals, Cecilia and Nevea with 1 goal each. You better be
I'm going
texting people of
2-2.
madness on my phone. You know?
Oh, can you imagine? That would be funny, but no, I'm not. I'm going 2-2.
Going 2-2. 3-1 London Academicals.
Okay.
What was that? Div 1 North we just did, wasn't it?
Yeah, Div 1 South.
Div 1 South.
Has to
Next.
be AFC Croydon. Just has to be.
AFC Croydon Athletic and South London Spartans.
Yeah.
So their league, again, everyone's only played one game. South London Spartans currently top on goal difference. AFC Croydon third on goal difference. No pride in a clean sheet over at Croydon.
Do you know what's mad is that, I actually thought about that when you said that, yeah? And then I went home and I thought about it, and I thought, you're chatting shit, because last year we conceded like a handful of goals. So actually, that's bollocks, I'll have you know.
That's bollocks, I'll have you know. Well, alright, we'll go through it in a second and we'll see.
What, last year's?
Yeah.
I'll go for it. I don't know, I'll find it while you're doing this. But my prediction...
Wait, hold on. So top goal scorers from South London Laces is Chloe, Rachel, Laurel, Eleanor and Amy, all with a goal each. Jump over to Croydon. See what their top goal scorers are saying. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, someone didn't do your admin properly, did they? Renee and Kizana, is that right?
Yeah, Kizzy, yeah.
With a goal each, and maybe Gemma, you said, innit?
I think it might be Gemma in the video, yeah.
And maybe Gemma with a goal each. Sean, your prediction, please.
I gotta back the girls, man, always. So I'm going 4-2.
Still no clean sheet.
They can obviously score. They can score goals. So I'm gonna go 4-2. But we're at home, innit? So
I'm gonna say it's gonna be another 3-1.
to us.
Yeah. Why did you screw up your face like
So I
that?
thought you was gonna say that we was gonna lose. Just don't do that.
You see that? So if I ever back Croydon, it's because I'm doing it under distress.
under duress.
Under duress. That's it. I'm distressed and under duress. Because apparently, if I even hint at
You're going 4-2. No, that was me. 3-1.
yeah. And just for argument's sake, you guys kept 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, was this last season?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. I think I missed one. 14 clean sheets last season.
That is not bad at all.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
That's not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In fact, hold on.
5, 6, 7, 8. To be fair, all right. I'll stop the agenda.
We. How do I find out? Table detail.
Have you looked that one in?
We conceded 5 goals last year. Give us a break. Literally only 5 goals conceded for the whole season. Get out of here.
Yeah, you done that one. Right, so let's get back in with fixtures. I think I've butchered this now, haven't I? Well and truly.
What are you looking for? Div 2 Central and South?
Oh, I'm in the wrong year, that's why.
Yeah. Oh, Div 2 North and Div 2 Central and South. Right.
Let's quickly do it this way. 15th of tonight. Here we go. Where was we? Div 2
Div
North.
2 North. I'm going to go for the East London derby, I
Brentford
think.
Clapton.
Yeah.
Brentford Clapton. Div 2 North. Both teams. Oh no, not both teams. Sorry. Clapton Community Reserves are top, winning their first game of the season. Brentford lost their first game of the season. Clapton Community Reserves with an 8-0 win on their opening day. Top goal scorers for them are Oskia Summers with 3 goals, Annie McGrath with 2 goals, Lauren, Zoe and Asentua with a goal each. Or Asantiwa. I think I got it right. I'll take that. And then we go over to...
Are we doing it? Oh no, yeah, go on.
We don't really go over to because they're both in East London, aren't they?
Yeah.
Brentford scored 2 goals in their last game. The goal scorers were Saba and Vania with a goal each. I'm going to go first. I can't say anything about Clapton Reserve's win after an 8-0 win the week before. I'm going to say 5-0.
5-0?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4-1 Clapton. 4-1 Clapton. And you're going 5-0. Okay, cool. We've got no 8-2s in there this week.
Oh yeah, across both sections as well.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
What?
Clapton, 8-2.
Oh, that's the one you're going to do?
I'm dash it in there.
Okay.
5 points up for grabs for an 8-2.
My 8-2 game...
Is it going to be this one?
I don't think it's in this league, so... is there only 4 fixtures for this league? For Div 2 Central and South?
I believe so. No, there's not, because that says next page. Oh, yeah.
Civil Service in Grenfell.
Game of the week for Civil Service and Grenfell. Grenfell currently top of their league, played 1-1. Civil Service are yet to play in this league.
They're good.
I didn't ref them because that game got called off.
Civil Service are alright.
So goal scorers for Grenfell Athletic. Mia Weatherwell with 2 goals. Sherelle, Stephanie and Bria with a goal each. Obviously, as I said, Civil Service haven't played yet, so they do not have any goal scorers as of yet. What is your prediction?
3-1 Civil Service.
What league's this again? South Central.
They would have beaten them last year.
I haven't built up a big enough gap yet to start doing madnesses. So I'm going to... What did you say?
3-1 Civil Service.
4-2 Civil Service. I was going to say
Okay.
3-1, but I'll go 4-2.
Okay, cool.
Locked in.
Yep.
That is us. Done. Probably a quicker one much quicker one this week, because I might have to go through all of them, especially South East counties.
Can I get a bonus 8-2 game?
A bonus 8-2 game.
Yeah,
You
because
can-
none of these games I think are going to be 8-2.
You can get flowers for it. You're not getting
Oh,
5
right, I'll
points
get
for
some
it.
flowers. Okay, my 8-2 game, I think it's going to be Mill Fulham.
It's not even on the right section of the podcast.
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm going to edit it and I'm going to chuck
And
it
put it
into
in.
that bit.
Okay.
Alright, if we're doing bonus 8-2 games, What? Across both? No, just saying. My
I
8-2.
I just wanted one.
Yeah, alright. We'll leave
There
it.
might be one in here, maybe. East London versus Islington Borough. Could be at 8.
I'm looking at Hammersmith, South London.
You think Hammersmith are going to batter South London that bad?
Don't know. I
No,
don't know.
South
Like
London give me vibes like they're like...
that. London Academicals, AFC Leighton has the making of an 8-2. Possibly.
Really? I think United Dragons, Hackney Reserve... actually, oh, no. I don't know, keep going. No, none of these games are giving
I'm
me
even
8-2
thinking,
vibes.
even you lot might get an 8-2, you know?
What, over South London?
Yeah. But anyway, that's what I think will happen.
Okay.
Thank you again for another week, Sean.
Yep.
And all you guys that have football this week, go out there, get your results. Enjoy the football. Until next week, see
Okay,
you
again.
guys later.